What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, world? Austin John Place here, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 most overpowered weapons in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. While we're talking about power, I want to say a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, RavPower. RavPower has a new set of wireless chargers compatible with Galaxy and iPhones that are Q&I enabled. RavPower charges your devices at 7.5 to 10 watts instead of the regular 3.5 to 5 watts that most chargers put out. That means your device will charge in a fraction of the time wirelessly. Available in the traditional flat disc shape, a standing charger, and a 10,400 mAh power bank. Get a great deal for your RavPower wireless charger with the code on screen at the link below. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is just over a year old, and after playing through the game, the DLC, and now I'm trying to 100% master mode on stream, I wanted to put together a little list of the 5 most overpowered weapons in the game. Now, this isn't just a list of weapons compiled and compared by their best power rating, but a lot of the items in the list are here for various reasons, such as their functionality, special attributes, and things that make them stand out amongst the rest. This is the time that in every YouTube video they say, without further ado, and I was trying to think of a good thing to say instead of saying without further ado, but I couldn't think of one. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 5, Bomb and Bomb Plus. If you ever tried to take on the Trial of the Sword or played anything in Master Mode, then you know the huge importance of bombs and Bomb Plus. For those of you who don't know, bombs are upgraded at the Hatino Tech Lab for 3 ancient screws at the Guidance Stone after you bring over the Blue Flame, and heck, you could get 3 ancient screws before leaving the Great Plateau. The regular bombs do 12 damage and Bomb Plus is 24, but both inflict the same long-range knockback effect. Also, you can be standing super close to a bomb, and as long as you're holding up your shield, you'll receive no damage and no knockback yourself. However, enemies who are shielding while a bomb goes off aren't as lucky. If you've ever been chased by a horde of enemies, it's a great way to break them up and take them out one by one. If you keep in mind the fact that neither moblins nor bokoblins learned how to swim, that means instant death for them. Then you can find yourself able to clear out a large group of enemies pretty easily. Number 4, Savage Lynel Bows. The Savage Lynel Bow with a base power of 32 launches 3 of whatever bow that you have equipped. And since arrows are a rare commodity in this game, this essentially decreases your usage and increases your chance of hitting your target. That, mixed with the chance that you have a chance to get yourself a Savage Lynel Bow that shoots 5 arrows instead of 3, that only increases your arrow saving. The largest downfall of this bow is its durability rating, which is only 45, which falls short of any of the third-tier bows like the Royal Bow, the Great Eagle Bow, or even the Steel Lazal Bow. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick that can be done with the Savage Lynel Bow that I haven't covered in any other video before to duplicate your arrows. So you could duplicate the amount of arrows you have by making your way to a cooking pot, like this one right here, set your arrow on fire before you shoot, and then shoot the ground. This allows you to pick up 3 arrows, even though you only shot 1, and there you go. Just repeat that until your bow breaks, and you have yourself a good little inventory. And wow, just when you thought I wasn't going to tell you anything interesting about the Lynel Bow that you didn't already know. Now, if you didn't know that trick, do me a favor and drop a like if you haven't already. Number 3, the Royal Guard weapons and the Savage Lynel weapons. Now, this one is hard for me to choose between the two, and it's been an argument over which one is better for quite some time now, so let's break it down. The Savage Lynel sword has a power of 58 with a max enchantment up to 100, and the Royal Guard sword has a power of 48, max enchantment 81. So as the Savage Lynel sword wins. The Savage Lynel spear versus the Royal Guard spear, we're looking at 30 and 32 respectively, with a max of 44 and 57, so the Royal Guard spear wins. The Savage Lynel crusher and the Royal Guard claymore, the ones that you actually only care about, are 78 and 72 respectively, with max rolls of 108 and 116. But the base power aside, the durability of the Royal Guard weapons is just horrible. The Royal Guard sword has the durability rating of 14. That's the same as a spiked Boko club. In fact, all the Lynel weapons are at least 3 times more durable than the Royal Guard counterparts. So factoring all their durabilities and power, the Lynel weapons win by a long shot. Plus, every Blood Moon, you get up to 20 Lynel weapons, if you know how to take down Lynels effectively, but only 4 Royal Guard weapons. Number 2, the Ancient Bow and Twilight Bow. I put the Twilight bow in here with the ancient bow because it's amiibo locked, and a very rare drop from the Smash Zelda amiibo. Like, I amiibo spam for close to 2 hours before getting, that's how rare it is. It was actually 1 hour and 12 minutes for me to get the dang Twilight bow. So just think of it as an honorable mention here. The Twilight bow has a base power of 30, durability of 100, and it comes with unlimited light arrows. And you can get an upgraded attack, like mine right here is plus 13, but the magical thing about it is that it has a range of 8,000, which is unheard of. It's actually a longer range than the bow of light, you know, the end game bow that you get at the final scene of the game. Spoiler warning. So if you shoot it in a straight line, it just keeps going in that straight line until it leaves the load distance, and then it just disappears. Also, for the record, I tried the Skyrim thing, that I shot it and then I fast traveled, but it didn't show up. Totally tried it, wasn't a thing. While the ancient bow doesn't have any legendary distance, it does have many other advantages. Well, first, it has a range of 40, which is on par with most of the long-range bows, such as the Swallow and the Fenric bow. It has a durability of 120, making it the most durable bow in the game, as damn well it should be since it costed me a giant ancient core to buy it. But the really awesome part about it is that its attack is boosted, not only by attack up, but also by ancient proficiency. So if you use any bow with a fully upgraded set of barbarian armor, its attack increases by 50%. However, the ancient bow with full ancient armor has an 80% boost in attack, so a single non-face shot attack to an enemy with a regular bow does 79 damage, which is more damage than a savage Lynel crusher to the face, and that's just unheard of. So I'm breaking the immersion here for a second from the script that I wrote because I just had a crazy idea. What happens if I have a potion of attack up 3 with ancient proficiency with the ancient bow? All right, I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh my god, wow. Okay, so just tried this out. If you have a potion of attack up 3, and if you have full ancient armor, and you're using the ancient bow, a regular arrow will do 118 damage. Oh boy, just when I thought this thing was great, maybe this doesn't deserve to be number 2. Maybe it deserves to be number 1. Number 1. The powered up Master Sword. I know, you thought it'd be here. Just hear me out. The Master Sword is complete garbage, unless you're in Ganon's castle, or unless you have the DLC. We all know that. But after Trial of the Sword DLC and upgrading the Master Sword to its full power, the fully powered up Master Sword is a beast. It has a base power of 60 as a one-handed weapon, making it the strongest non-upgraded one-handed sword in the game. It glows blue whenever it's in your hand, and who doesn't love a little RGB in their life? It can take over 200 hits before needing to recharge, making it one of the highest durability weapons in the game. When you have full health, it shoots a beam out like in the original NES game, making it a long-range weapon as well, and it costs $20. Well, the Season Pass DLC is $20, and it's part of the Season Pass DLC, and it takes like 2.5 hours to get it, but the sense of accomplishment that you have after finishing the Master Trial is just amazing. And this is your trophy to show off your accomplishment. And it's always in your inventory, and you'll never be left without a weapon. It's like Fee is always by your side. I just hope that you're not like me and you got so used to not using it before the DLC that now that after you fully upgrade it, you just forgot about it completely. Well guys, this is my list of the 5 most OP weapons in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I want to know your opinions. Is there something that deserved to be on the list? Is there something that didn't deserve to be on the list? Put a comment down below. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and return on notifications as now you get options. Until next time, Austin John out.